Zhao Xintong, 1.
How did he overcut it? How did he overcut this one? Amazing.
Thank you. One.
Ronnie would love to play for the red, or get on the red to the left of the black spot. That's why he didn't play for the black there.
5.
There's a little masterclass in break building right there with those couple of shots.
6.
That just shows you how difficult it is to control the cue ball when the object falls right over a pocket.
$14.
That's finished a little awkward now as well.
21.
He's just coming around to see if the black will pot, because he's going to cut this back in, cannon into the 5 reds. But the pink's there. So the black must go, otherwise you'd have played that one. So this is a much more difficult shot.
22. $27. 28.
Wonderful shot.
Yeah, I think Ronnie liked that one. Just made a little facial expression.
Yeah, because the black wouldn't go past this red that he's going to take now, so
45.
that was a very key shot and could give him the frame.
36. $43. 44. 49. 50.
Well, this could be, well, I wouldn't like to bet against Dennis this being the first century break of this match.
$57.
It's not been,
58.
you would say, vintage O'Sullivan in terms of pristine cue ball control, but there's been 2 or 3 shots of pure genius. That black was the highlight, screwing off the bunch of reds with check side off the cushion.
65. 66.
those two reds to the right of the pink might just prevent the century break. But we know how good he is at moving
73.
awkward balls off cushions.
74.
Might play to get on this red. Well, he's almost straight on it, but not a problem.
$81.
It's all about a good angle on the black here to get to those two awkward reds.
82.
Now, let's see. It's not straightforward because he could slip around the back of it, which would be okay. He would leave the red into the right corner. No, he's missed the black.
Well,
What a shame, no century break. But he won't be too concerned about that.
Reds are going everywhere here.
32. Ronnie Sullivan, 32.
He's just done it so often. That's why I thought possibly Zhao had played his last shot. Ronnie's done it so often in the last frames of sessions just to give himself that lead. He's definitely not at his best, Ronnie Sullivan, Dennis, but it's still formidable enough to compete with all these players and better them.
Yeah, you would say he's probably on his B game at the moment. But that is good enough when you play the way he does.
6.
So key shot coming up. He could have done with the white just a little bit further to the left. He's having a look to see if there's any sort of plants. If he was to pot this, get on the blue and then cannon into the pink.
I think there may be reds going in the direction of the
7.
left corner pocket. That's why he's not played for the blue. He had a long, hard look at it. So now it's green into the pack. You don't really want to hit the pink here. You'd rather make sure you hit the reds. It's another wonderful split. What a shot.
10.
Slight shake of the head. Not because he can't pot a red, because it's just, I think the positional side of the shot is a little bit awkward.
11.
Wow, he's got them all there for the taking now. If he can knock this black in, it's a wonderful chance. Oh, wouldn't that be something if we go to the second session with them all
18.
square at 4 frames each?
19.
Well, it should be. The way the reds are. There's no excuses for not winning this frame now for Zhao Xintong.
26.
But there is pressure on his shoulders to do it. And that,
27.
especially in this place, can cause you to miss anything. But when you get to the semi-final stage of the World Championship, you're not supposed to be making any easy misses or any unforced errors, or not many
44.
anyway. It's a stage of the tournament you've got to cut those out, because obviously you're up against the
35.
best players.
$42. 43.
So the shot that's going to be the big one is obviously getting position on that last red that's next to the pink.
$50. 51.
Has he got the angle to screw in behind this? He has.
Fifty. 59.
Just the black, so no heroics here. Well, has he broken the pocket? He has. That was a real pocket breaker.
Put your shot.
That
I'll get
black.
it.
Good job, it's the last frame.
66.
This.
Great temperament he's shown in this break, Zhao Xintong.
And look at this.
68.
His balls all over the crucible floor. He has to be careful he doesn't trip on one. Yeah, he's doing a little bit of tidying up here. But if you stood on one of those, you could do yourself an injury.
I think 4-4's fair, Dennis.
Absolutely, and it's been there's no real fireworks, no century breaks, but the standard is very
71.
good and very, very entertaining.
I think it's been a fascinating watch.
75.
And it's only going to get better.
$80.
Make sure you set your alarm clocks for tomorrow morning.
It's a big pocket, that, Stephen.
Is the black going to go on the floor as
The
well?
black, God knows where this could go out onto the street. Unbelievable. Smiles all around. Standing ovation from the Crucible crowd.